What's up, everybody? Danny's here, and we are back at it again with another video. But before I get into it, make sure you check out all the links in the description below. So, today, here's what I want to talk about. Will we get a sequel to The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom? So, let's talk about it. So, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom is a sequel to The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but this one, aka it's Breath of the Wild 2, but we want to see Breath of the Wild 3 on the Switch 2. So now that we have Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom on the Nintendo Switch 2, and it says it's an upgrade pack, which means you'll probably have to pay $10. Unfortunately, that's the bad news. But the good news is, if you have the original game, you can still use it for the Switch 2 edition, and if you have the expansion pack, you can get it. But the bad news is you're gonna have to pay $10 for an upgrade pack. So here's the thing, though. I know Nintendo would be able to do a sequel to Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, but what if they do like a mix-up, though? Like, what if they do like with Tears of the Kingdom? I know they used to do this like either survival mode, but it is a survival game though usually. So Zelda Tears of the Kingdom was kind of like Minecraft though, where you like go to the sky, you go to the ground and underground. But definitely though, I would be excited to see a third sequel to Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. Because normally though, I think that we should definitely get like the sky for Zelda Breath of the Wild 3, though, definitely. Because we used to have that in Tears of the Kingdom. What if, hear me out, guys. What if The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 3 will only do sky mode instead of ground mode or underground mode? I know this is like with Skyward Sword, definitely. But Tears of the Kingdom kind of reminds me of Skyward Sword, though, normally, but unfortunately, Skyward Sword doesn't have the underground type of this game, though, normally. But Tears of the Kingdom does have that, though, and I do like Tears of the Kingdom. I'm not gonna lie, this game is so cool. I highly recommend playing for the Nintendo Switch 2, because definitely, though. So, normally, though, if Nintendo would definitely add in more types of gameplay for Zelda Breath of the Wild 3, I think it would make a lot of sense that once you begin playing Tears of the Kingdom, you begin going in sky mode, and then once you're done in sky mode, you can just go to the ground mode or underground mode. I think that's what it is, though, definitely. But also, with Breath of the Wild 3, I wonder if you can start underground mode. Like, probably you can just start underground, like in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. But I think what's going to happen right now is that... Let me try to think. Let me think. Let's see, what else? Let me think. I'm trying to think. I'm sorry if this is taking a while. So, I think from the beginning of the game, for Zelda Breath of the Wild 3, I think we should do underground. I wonder if this is all a thing still. We're about to find out, guys. Are you ready for this? Because I am ready for this, though. Zelda Breath of the Wild 3. But I hope this game doesn't cost $80 like Mario Kart World. But maybe. We'll have to see, though. Because if it costs like $100, then that's an $100 rare, expensive Zelda game. Kind of like with Tears of the Kingdom. It was $70 on the Switch, but it's $80 on the Switch 2. That's just a huge oof. Kind of makes a lot of sense, though. So, now that I got the details for Zelda Breath of the Wild 3, we may start underground, but after underground, we go back up to the ground or to the sky. That's how it goes. Kind of like with Tears of the Kingdom, you start underground and then sky mode, and then you go to the world. You go, like, to the ground. Kind of like with Mario games, though, like you have like Super Mario World, ground world, underground world, and then we have the sky world. Kind of like what Super Mario World had, though. which is kind of cool though to see. So I think that's going to wrap it up here for today's video. I really hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, make sure to hit that like button if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment and share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe if you're new to this channel. Make sure to hit that bell notification every time you get notified when I post a video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace!